Hey, what's up, you guys? You want to go from this look to this look? Stay tuned and watch this. Okay, guys, so right now I'm just getting ready to install. I already braided my hair back and gelled down my edges. And right now I'm just trying on the frontal wig to kind of measure it to my ears, around my ears. I'm going to be cutting off the excess around my ears. And you want to just kind of measure it right around your ear, literally. And make sure you do not cut anything other than the lace because you don't want to deconstruct your unit. I've already bleached the knots on this wig and I've already plucked it. The units do come pre-plucked, but I still go in and pluck a little bit just because I'm extra like that. If you wanted to just put it on as plucked, you can, but I just like the extra look. So I've went ahead and cut that. So now I'm just kind of filling it out, playing around with it. I haven't done anything with the lace. I haven't tinted the lace or anything like that. I'm just kind of getting a feel of where I want to lay it. So now I'm ready to go ahead and add my foundation to the lace. That's how I'm going to tint the lace. I just put a little bit on the top of my hand, and then I take my brush and I kind of swirl it in there. And then I go inside of the wig on the lace inside part, and I just sweep the makeup brush right across, left to right, left to right. Right where the hairline is for the most part. I mean, the entire lace can get it too. I just really focus on the hairline area just because I don't wear my hair in all these crazy parted styles for the most part. So now I'm taking alcohol and I'm cleaning my hairline, making sure I don't have any oils, I didn't wear makeup that day, so no makeup, but like any kind of oils, dirt, makeup, anything. Ooh, that burnt. But yeah, just to clean it off so I can have a flat, clean surface for my lace adhesive. Okay, so right now, again, I'm just measuring to make sure I put my lace milk lace adhesive in the right spot. So I'm just making sure one last time that I have the hairline right where I need it, so I know where to put that lace adhesive. All right, so this right here I'm getting ready to show you guys is the Righteous Reconstruct Lace Melt Milk. I'm sorry. It is the lace adhesive that I use for all my installs for my clients and for myself. So I just dot it right along in front of my edges. I do not put it on my edges at all. I literally lay the glue right in front of my hairline, okay? Like right as close as I can get it without getting it onto my hair. That way, the lace is laying very close to where my hairline is, and it looks as the most natural as possible. And I just sweep it down. Sweep it down and back. I usually go down and back. So you see me going back now. And then I go down again and back. And then I do this for the best hold about 4 to 5 layers. If I'm being lazy and I don't plan on wearing it long, I'll do 3 layers. But the adhesive is amazing. It holds so well and it melts so nicely, and you'll see that in a little bit. But I do about 3 to 4 layers, 4 to 5 if I want a super, super hold. So you have to wait for it to go clear before you add each layer. And I didn't do all layers on film, but basically that's what you do. Okay, so 3 to 4 to 5 layers. Go on clear, add your next layer. Go on clear, add your next layer. And then you're pretty much ready to go ahead and lay your unit down, okay? So yeah, so that's all I'm doing. I'm just eyeing it, waiting. No, because originally I was gonna do all layers. So I've done my 4 layers, and I'm laying it down, pressing it right at the hairline, right exactly where I laid that glue, that lace melt milk. Okay, and then I take my comb and I go backwards and press. So I comb through those strands, but I'm pressing at the same time. So you want to kind of comb and press in a backwards direction. So you're really pressing that lace into that melt milk. Okay, you need it to be nice and melted. So you want to kind of push it. And now I'm just going in and kind of I was looking for something just then. Sorry, you guys. But I'm pressing, I'm pressing, I'm pressing. And then once I feel like it's pressed enough, I go ahead and grab my Nairobi foam. And I do this onto the hair of the hairline to get all the flyaways kind of straight back. This lace melt milk is waterproof, so the setting foam does not do anything to it to disturb what we're doing here. It's just a way to get that fresh pullback look for a second before I actually tie it down to go under the dryer. This step right here is a preference. It's not necessary to get the best lay or anything like that. It's just something I like to do to get all those hairs out the way before I go under the dryer. Okay, now I'm clipping my hair so that way I can tie down my my elastic strap. Sorry, the hair was hanging down, so I had to get it out the way. So yeah, you tie it down in the back, nice and tight, and then you kind of make sure you have it tight enough so that way it's pressing and melting and that tension is there, okay? And I just comb it back and then I go under the dryer for 30 minutes. Now that I'm done under the dryer, I took off my band. It looks a little messy. This is where my handy dandy slay stick comes in, okay? My Righteous Reconstruct Sleek Slay Stick. It's going to go ahead and, I mean, you'll see it. It's like, literally, it's self-explanatory. It's a sleek slay stick. And once I go with that, I go ahead and comb through it just a little bit to break up the kind of crunchiness that the Nairobi gave. And then I take my hot comb, electric hot comb, and I just melt with that sleek. Look at that. Look at that. That's what the sleek slay stick does for your hairline, girls. Like, look at that. That's amazing. Look. It's like, okay, we're already slayed and we're done. That's how it feels. After you use that, it's like, it just gives it exactly what it needs to give, okay? Sleek Slay Stick is what I'm kind of using right now. And it's kind of melting it in. So that combination with our lace melt milk, and then we're going behind it with the sleek slay stick, it's like a dynamic duo, okay? You just have to have them both for the perfect slay. So yeah, I'm just kind of admiring my hairline right now, just being extra. Okay, I'm just loving it right now. And I was looking for something. I think it was my scissors, yeah. So now I'm cutting my into the hair, to the lace to go ahead and do my hairline. And if you see, it looks like I'm cutting straight across, but I'm giving it like a jagged kind of cut. I'm cutting, but I'm pulling at the lace in an up, down, up, down, up, down kind of motion to give it the jagged cut so it's not so straight across. Because the straight across look, it looks very unnatural and it takes too much work to have to go behind and hide it. So I just go ahead and do this. Some people like to use the razor handle, little razor thing. And that's cool too. I just use this because it's just easier and I'm just used to using it. I have a little excess lace that I'm going to take off that's just not necessary here. And you're seeing me do that right now. And then I do kind of clean it up more a little bit later off camera. But basically, that's what I'm doing. And then I go ahead on this side. Because I am right-handed, this side to me is a little harder. But I'm doing the same thing. I'm just cutting and shaking and cutting and shaking that lace in an up-down motion to continue to give it the jagged kind of edge that you want. Jagged edge. Okay, and you just go ahead and you do that on both ends here. All right, so yeah, that's it. So now, right now, I'm going in with my sleek slay stick again, and I'm just going in and giving it like the most maximum slay ever. Okay, hot combing it again because I'm getting ready to do my baby hairs, and so I want my hair right in the front to be going in a great sleek direction so it's easy to shape the baby hairs. Baby hairs are not as easy as people think they are. And the best way to get good baby hairs is to train that hair. The sleek slay stick will get that hair nice and sleek and together for you. So that way when you go to part it, like you see I'm doing now, it's easy. It's already together. It's not a bunch of flyaways going on. It's not a bunch of, curls because the hair is curly. It's nice and straight. and it's together and sleek. So I'm easily able to go ahead and do this. I'm using the Got To Be Glued gel in the yellow tube. It's my preference. I love the yellow one more than I like the black one. The yellow one, to me, it moves how I need it to move. It's a little thicker and it dries faster, and I like that. So I'm just going in and I'm shaping it. I'm doing like that curve C. I'm shaping it right around my ear. It's the easiest thing to remember. Just go ahead and go around your ear and you should always get that shape. And then I'm going ahead and spraying my little edge, my baby hair, sorry, with the Tresemme holding spray. It's another favorite that I like to use to lay my edges and stuff. So, excuse me, I'm just plucking this a little bit so that way it's not super thick and bulky looking. It looks as natural as I can get it. And then I just go ahead and, I don't have any certain like way I cut it or anything on my head. When I'm on my clients, I do cut it a certain way. But for me, I just kind of just cut it. Just as long as you cut it where it's not too long, not too short. And then just do the half a C curve, little swoop joint, just like that. And that's it. That's pretty much it. Okay, so you got that. You guys are hearing the phone ring because I'm at the salon recording. I'm sorry. But yeah. So that's all I'm doing. So now I'm spraying it again, wiping it, making sure that I get that spray on it. And then I'm jumping right over to the other side and doing the exact same thing here. All right, so I'm just gonna cut again. Cut. It looks like it disappeared, but it didn't. Okay, and then I'm going to take my Got To Be and do my swoop around my ear. She's half a C or the C shape. You could just call it C shape, and it gives you that perfect little swoop joint every single time, okay? So that's all I'm doing there. And then, of course, I'm going to spray it with the Tresemme spray to give it the hold that I like, okay? And sometimes I like a soft baby hair look. Today, I wanted to give me something firm that would last. So that's why I'm using the Tresemme holding spray. Okay, and I'm doing the same thing before. I'm going to go ahead and pluck a little bit because it's a little thick looking. It's very, very, very important to thin out your baby hairs before you go to shape them, because it's very hard to shape them and give them a natural look when they're super, super full. You really want to mimic a natural baby hair. Listen, y'all, this baby hair was so quick. I did that in one swoop. I was so proud of myself. I was so happy. I was like, oh my God. Oh, it just took one little shoot. Okay, so, and guys, I wanted to do this video very detailed because I really wanted you guys to have an opportunity to learn something and take your time. So I'm blow drying it to rush dry the baby hair situation that I created here. And I was trying to figure out what I was going to do. Most of the time when I do installs, I really do go ahead and wear my hair up. I do not wear it down most of the time. I always start out with it up, but today I think I'm going to just do a side part look. I cut these baby hairs in the front because my intention was to do cute little swoops in the front, but that went so left, y'all. I'm not even going to lie. It went so left. So you'll see it. This is my first time doing a video like this as far as tutorial wise. So I didn't go in and edit it out. So you're going to get to see the raw situation that happened here with those front baby hairs that never happened for me. Okay. So I parted it. I used my sleek slate stick to kind of move the hair in the direction that I wanted in. I wanted like a nice dip look. And then I'm just going in and doing that. So right there, that little part that you see, that round bright circle, that's just me. I lifted my knots a little too high, and that spot just was overly lifted. But it's an easy fix. I'm just going to go ahead and go in with a black color pencil to fill in the part that's too much scalpy looking, because it kind of looks like I have a bald spot in there. But it's just the color from it lifting. I'm plucking my parts right in front of that, and then I'm going to go ahead and fix that. You guys will see me fix it in a second. I was going to use the spray method with the black spray, but I couldn't find it. all I could find was my brown. So I'm going in with the hey. I'm going in with the brownish foundation that y'all see me put on the lace. I'm just putting it in my part right now to kind of mimic my skin tone. And you guys will see me do that in a second. Well, yeah, I'm doing it now. And then I smear it out because sometimes if you're heavy-handed with it, it will look real like cakey. So I just kind of smeared it. And now you see me correcting my little spot that I did. I'm going in with the black. I'm just going in with a black eye pencil and filling in that gap from me over lifting that spot. So that's what you see me doing right now. And like I said, I was going to use this spray, but I couldn't find it. And then I didn't want to get up. I was being lazy. So, so now I'm going back over with the hot comb and laying down that part right there. And I'm spraying it with the Tresemme again to get rid of the flyaways. I'm stroking it again with the hot comb. And then I realized the hot comb had turned off, so I had to cut it back on. But yeah, so that's that part right there. Yeah, so now I'm just going through it. Actually, you know what? I did not. I did remove the video with the front baby hair. Sorry, so y'all get to see my struggle. That's good. Y'all don't need to see all that. All right, so now I'm just going in on the side and swooping another little baby hair that wanted to be seen. So I'm just going to give it what it wants. So I'm going to go ahead and make a baby hair out of it. And I'm going behind the ear. If you want a behind the ear look, I suggest that you do that first with the hot comb before you go in and wet it, because if you try to do it after you've already set everything, it's not gonna stay behind your ear. It's gonna keep jumping back forward. So yeah, now I'm just wetting the curls. This is this wig, I didn't even give you guys details on the unit. I am tripping. This is also a unit from righteousreconstructhair.com. And of course, I'm going to put all the information you need in the description box. But this is Rican Curl. This is Rican Curl in a 16-inch, okay? I'm usually a long hair girl. I like to wear long, but I went ahead and did short this time. So this is 16 inches. Right now, I'm just going through and wetting it, getting the curl back. And then I'm going to use this. It's actually a foam conditioner, co-wash conditioner. I use it to hold and activate my curls. I use it on my clients and I use it on myself if I'm wearing curly hair. I really love it because it gives me like an instant curl definition. And then it also gives me moisture because it's a conditioner. So it's just perfect. You do not need a lot, okay? Love you guys.